And then, hello, YouTube. This is episode number 128 on YouTube. Hope you guys are having a good day. And yeah, I think Saturdays, from my recollection, sometimes are a little slow. All right, we're playing Jeopardy. So answer in the format of a question. This is Notorious. Where are we going here? Notorious Women is the question. All right, let's get going. An FBI press release said that she also went by the names Mrs. Roy Thornton and Mrs. Clyde Barrow. Anybody know who I'm speaking of? Hello, Michelle. Nice to see you. Let's try this again. This is Notorious Women. An FBI press release said that she also went by names Mrs. Roy Thornton and Mrs. Clyde Barrow. Does anybody know who this is? Michelle and Risa. Risa, remember we're playing Jeopardy style answers. Do you know her last name? Because in any and Brian all know the first name. Anybody? And Risa forgot Jeopardy style answers as well. Anybody know this person's last name? There we go. Risa got it. Who is Bonnie Parker? Is correct. On August 4th, 1892, the parents of this Massachusetts woman were found dead. The suspected the suspected weapon was an axe in the basement. Does anybody know who this notorious woman was? Michelle is getting the last answer. We've already asked the next question. Reddit. Anybody want to play some Jeopardy? We are doing Notorious Women. Yes, Brian and Risa both getting who is Lizzie Borden, as well as Hearfan. All righty. Reddit. 13 of you out there. Nobody wants to play. It's all right. Pope Alexander VI sired Cesar Borgia and this notorious sister. Anybody know who that is? There we go, Leroy in the hizzy. Nice to see you, Leroy. Give it an upvote and play along. Anybody know? Pope Alexander VI sired Cesare Borgia and this notorious sister. Yes. Do you know her last name, Leroy? Yeah, really. I don't know. The last I'm just gonna give it on the because you could go you could just say the last name, right? Yes, it is what's her name? Lucrezia Borgia. Yeah, you could have said Borgia. I don't know. I don't think they'd ask that type of question in an actual Jeopardy because that's a bit easy. They gave you the answer. She served 7 years for the attempted murder of Mary Jo Buttafuoco and for the Long Island Press. Anybody know who this is? Here, fan, knowing her first name? Michelle. Anybody else, as well as Leroy? Yes. Who? Amy Fisher. Risa got it as well. All right. She refused to wear a blindfold as she faced a firing squad in Paris on October 15th, 1917. Interesting. I didn't know refusing a blindfold was an option for these people. No, it's not Jeanne d'Arc. Hello, Denjoga. Let me try the question again. She refused to wear a blindfold as she faced a firing squad in Paris on October 15th, 1917. I have heard of her before. I did not know she refused. Anybody know? Leroy? There we go. Denjoga knows. Mata Hari. I'm not sure Joan of Arc was around in 1917. A new one? It was Mata Hari. Brian, Denjoga and Brian get it correct. All righty. Next set of questions. This is seals. Seals. This resinous preparation is mentioned in Puff the Magic Dragon. Ice. It was not Marie Antoinette. It was Mata Hari. Anybody know? This resinous preparation is mentioned in Puff the Magic Dragon. What? Remember, Denjogo, we are playing Jeopardy style answers, but it's not hash, it's paraffin, but you're along the right line there, Denjogo. This is called seals, so that should help as well. Anybody have any idea? Puff the Magic Dragon. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need a dragon outfit instead of a gecko outfit. Anybody want to give it a guess? Seals? This resinous preparation is mentioned in Puff the Magic Dragon. Is anybody still there? We've had terrible weather today, lots of wind. Nothing like they got in the States, obviously, but I lost about 20 plus shingles today. Puff, puff, pass. Nobody knows another word under seals for paraffin. I think it's pretty obvious, but maybe not. No, not sap. Yeah, it was crazy today. It's finally not sleeting. Yes, Denjoga. What is wax? Thank you. All righty. Yeah, it was just really. I'm racing trying to find. There we go. Jez and PM Noob getting it right as well. Remember, Jeopardy style answers, guys. Here we go. The Weddell seal is usually found hanging around this continent. The old Weddell seal. Denjoga, Risa, and Brian all finally coming out with what is wax. Anybody? Yes, the ice, it was wax. And Brian and Risa get this. What is Antarctica? Antarctica is where the Weddell seal is. All right. Here we go. This is what would have been a double Jeopardy question. Traditionally used on private letters, the Pope's fisherman's ring is this type of sealing ring. Anybody know? Brady and Brian know. Yes, Ice. It was Antarctica. Guys on Reddit, I give out money, but only on YouTube. So if you want to be part of that, go over to YouTube, look up Generous Trivia, subscribe, and join along there. You can win chances to win money. Administrative ship, as well as Brady and Brian, get what is a signet ring? A signet. It's a signet. I don't think it's called a signet ring. Just what is a signet? All righty. Navy SEALs know that their name comes from these three places where they fight. Anybody know? Anybody a Navy SEAL playing? I'm learning this. This is where the name SEAL comes from. Yes, administrative. You can win money. There we go. Michelle and Brady both getting it right. Not answering it in the order that makes it spell the word, but you still got it right. Neither did Brian, but you got it right as well. There we go. Risa putting it in the order that it is spelt from. What are sea, air, and land? That's where SEAL comes from. All right, first generous point question. Oh, there's Aaron. Where did you come? Is it Aaron? I think that's Aaron. Aaron, where did you come from? Did you come from Reddit, YouTube, or Eventbrite? I saw a couple of Eventbrites today. Let us know. All righty. Let's keep going. What is... Okay, here we go. This is for a generous point. First person to get it. I still haven't looked for my die, but my four-sided die is somewhere on this desk. All right, here we go. Hello there, Sameo. You're just in time for a generous point question. Yes, Sage. Anybody can play. Administrative. You got... No, it wasn't water. It was sea. Here we go. Just play along, Sage. Go ahead. Oh, you came from YouTube, Aaron. You are like the third, maybe, or fourth person coming from YouTube. Nice to meet you. Here we go. This U.S. Cabinet Secretary is the guardian of the Great Seal of the United States. First person, you get it? It's a generous point. Anybody know? Only answer once when it's a generous question until I say everybody gets a second chance. The little U.S. Cabinet Secretary of Rossborough. Anybody else want to guess? Aaron? Who else hasn't answered? Your fan doesn't know? All righty. I will give it... I'm going to read it one more time. You can answer a second time. They're all incorrect. This U.S. Cabinet Secretary is the guardian of the Great Seal of the United States. I see. Where did you come from? Did you come from Reddit, YouTube, or Eventbrite? There we go. Aaron gets it correct. You won a generous point, Aaron. So this, every Thursday, I give out, this month, every Thursday, well, the first 3 Thursday, I'm giving out a gift card. And yeah, now you have 1 point, which means 1 chance at the money. Alrighty. going here. I see came from Reddit. Good. Thanks for coming. Yes, Sage. It was Secretary of S or State. Here we go. Potent potables. Potent potables is the question. Again, we're doing it in Jeopardy style answers. Here we go. The two main styles of this liquor are Dutch and London Dry. I don't know alcohol that well. I would not have known this. Sameo, Brady, and Brian all know their liquor. Anybody on Reddit know their liquor? So does Risa and IC. Yes, SCP. Remember Jeopardy style, but you got a good old Jimmy and a Taco getting what is gin. A bunch of other people getting it as well. Oh, looks like I'm on the front page. Hello, Reddit. If you want to win money, go to YouTube, Generous Trivia. Be awesome. Apart from that, let's stick around. Here we go. What Val Policiala is one of this country's top red wines. Again, we're playing Jeopardy style answers, so give it answer. That'd be awesome. Yes, Sameo, here fan, and I see getting it. Anybody on Reddit? No. Valpolicella is one of this country's top red wines. There we go. Taco, good old Jimmy. Yes. And SCP getting what is Italy? What is Italy is correct. The brand called Mike's Hard makes cider and punch, but its logo shows this is its flagship drink. Does anybody know? Pronounce Valpolicella. Thank you, good old Jimmy. We're down to 200. We were on the front page of Reddit for about 20 seconds. It's all right. Thanks for hanging around, you guys. Appreciate it. SCP, good old Jimmy, as well as everybody over here. Michelle, I and Brady all know what is lemonade. What is Mike's Hard lemonade? A chelada is a mix of this alcoholic beverage and clamato juice. Anybody know what a chelada is? I see. I do have 2 cats. I do bring them on, but they usually only stick in my arms for about 20 seconds. So I have done cats in trivia before. Anyways, I know what you're saying, though. Anybody else? A chelada is a mix of this alcoholic beverage and clamato juice. Yes. Who's that? Real one. Sage. Brady and Brian all know, as well as Taco. It is beer. What is beer is correct. Pepper and currant are the products from this Swedish vodka brand. Pepper and currant. Anybody know? We're down to 126. Reddit. Anyways, it was nice to be on Reddit for all of 10 seconds. Give me an upvote, guys. That'd be awesome. Yes, Denjoga. Oh no, I see. No, Ducian. Ducian. I see Denjoga as well as SCP and Sage all getting what absolute. All righty. Hello there, Alioth. All righty, here we go. Next one. TV hosts. Here we go. This is TV host. Is this in focus? Yeah, TV host. There we go. In 2009, this comedian started hosting Let's Make a Deal. Let's Make a Deal. Anybody know? Dushan come from Reddit, I assume. Guys, Sage, Real One, SCP, if you want to win money, the last question here, I'm going to make a generous point. Go to YouTube, look up Generous Trivia, and join us there. Yes, who's got it? Blue Storm, IC, and Michelle getting it. Anybody on Reddit want to know or know? In 2009, this comedian started hosting Let's Make a Deal. Yes, Sage and Real One. Who is Wayne Brady? Wayne Brady is correct. All right. Who did I say got it over there? Blue Storm, IC, and Denjoga. Oh, no, not Denjoga. Michelle. Denjoga had Drew Carey. He did The Price is Right. All right. In 2015, he took over from David Letterman to host The Late Show. This is nice. This is from 2016, so we're getting some more recent questions, which is kind of nice. The last one was written in 2001. Yes, I see. Oh, you guys are all over the place. But I see and Brady know their late show talk people. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? In 2015, he took over from David Letterman to host The Late Show. It was Stephen Colbert. Who is Stephen Colbert? Administrative ship needed a bit more than just Steve. Who got it over here? Brady and Alioth. Oh, and IC. IC was actually the first one to get it. All right. Next one. This funny man started hosting The Tonight Show in 2014. There we go, Sage Summers. Getting Stephen Colbert. Anybody know? IC knows, Brady knows, and Brian knows. Anybody on Reddit know? And Denjoga knows. There we go. What's that? Funky Chicken knows. It was Who is Jimmy Fallon? Jimmy Fallon. The voice of Dory in Finding Nemo. She likes to dance on her daytime talk show. Anybody know who this is? Yes, Nick. Yeah, I assume you came from Reddit as well. Oh, first is Sean. Usually we need last names if they're readily available. So do a little bit off, but Nick Van. Nick, I'm just going to call you Nick. Denjoga as well as Brady. And who's over here? Sage, SCP, and Real One. Again, guys, we're trying for what do you call it? Jeopardy type answers. I was just about to say generous trivia type answer. All right. I'm going to make this another. I'm going to make this another generous point question. So if you're on Reddit, if you want to win money, we give it away weekly. You got to go over to YouTube, look up Generous Trivia. About usually 4 times a show, I give a generous point, and every point is a chance to win. So here we go. This is the second. Aaron won the first one. Here's the second generous point of the night. This star of Community hosted The Soup. Anybody know who that is? The Green Gecko wasn't on tonight, eh? There we go. Nick gets it. All the new guys are getting it. Yes, Nick gets it with Joey, who is Joel McHale. Joel McHale. Nick. So Aaron and Nick, two newbies to the show, getting it. Thanks, guys. See Reddit? You need to go over to YouTube, and you too could be winning chances. All right, Brady helped. Yeah, that's funny, Brady. I thought as people were like, hey, it's somebody that's you are kind of helping maybe jog someone, but that's on you, right? There we go. Nick found me on Reddit as well. All right, here we go. 1990s. Can you see this? 1990s. It's got to get close to. Oh, there we go. Still trying to. There we go. 1990s hit makers. Here we go. 1990s hit makers. In 1992, he hauled his Achy Breaky Heart to number 4 on the top 40. Wow, only number 4? That song seemed to dominate the charts back in the day. There we go. Who got it there? Sage as well as Artful, getting Joel McHale as well. Yeah, Blue Storm. Most people found me on Reddit. I'd say about 95% of the players have found me on Reddit. Real one. Thank you, Audix. I appreciate it. Administrative, as well as Denjoga, Brady, and Blue Storm, all getting Who is Billy Ray Cyrus. Just so you know, new people, I only mentioned the top 3 on both platforms, so I'm not here reciting names all night. All right. Oasis song, Because Maybe You're Gonna Be the One That Saves Me, and after all, You're My This. Yes. Dushan, Brady, and Hirfan. Everybody seems to know. It's playing. Anybody on Reddit know who this is? No, not Savior. Who is, or what is You're My Wonderwall? What is Wonderwall is the right answer. Sadly, on January 8th, 1994, this group played its last ever U.S. show in its hometown of Seattle. Yes, Artful Pandora, you got Wonderwall. Anybody know? Hello, Jessica. Yes, Brady, Denjoga, and Dushan all know, as well as others. It was sad. So does Real One, and what's that? Oak. I'm going to call you Oak. Kodiak, getting Who is Nirvana. Yes. Kurt Cobain, tragic death ended their band, right? It broke up after that. In 1994, this R&B group's I'll Make Love to You remained at the top 4 of the charts for 14 straight weeks. We've moved on, Jessica. Yes, here, fan Michelle and Dushan. Yeah, I'm not sure, Alioth. It's getting across. No, I'm not sure. As well as Real One and Administrative get Who Are Boys to Men. Whoever did the 2 as a couple of lines get the bonus. That's how they did it. Roman numerals. All right. Last question, and we have our last question on this card of 1990s hitmakers. All righty, I'll assume the leg is over. She stayed at number 1 for 8 weeks in 1993 with Dream Lover. Dream Lover. Anybody know? Hey, we're keeping 42 of you Redditors intrigued. Thanks for the 18 upvotes and 0 downvotes. Appreciate it. Yes, then your fan, again, always go for the last name, right? Denjoga, Michelle, and Sameo, as well as Real One and Kodiak, who is Mariah Carey, which apparently everybody gets a little tired of her Christmas song. All right, here we go. This is always trying to, perfect. Lids. Lids where L-I-D is in quotes, so that is part of every answer. L-I-D, okay? Not true or no longer legally binding. Yes, Denjoga. Risa giving me the antonym. I see in Jessica all getting it. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? No? Seems a little slow on the draw. Remember LID litigate. No, not litigate. That's an interesting way to say it. It was what is invalid. Invalid. Non-valid would have been acceptable as well. So again, Denjoga, IC, and Jessica get what is invalid. All right. Known for being silent, he was the 30th U.S. president. I wonder why he was known as being silent. That's kind of interesting. 20 upvotes on Reddit. You guys are awesome. Yes. I see. It's all right, I see. I see gets it. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? So it has to have LID. So no, not Garfield. Nice try on the Lincoln, but I see gets it. What is or who is Calvin Coolidge? Calvin Coolidge. Michelle squeaking it in there as well. All right. Adjective for dirty, wretched conditions. Adjective for dirty, wretched conditions. Flower gets Coolidge at the last minute there. Yeah, Brady still doesn't have the LID there, so that wouldn't work. But Risa, Jessica, and Sameo get it. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? Yeah, Rancid doesn't have LID in it, though. It has the ID, but not the LID. What is squalid? Squalid, like squalor, right? Squalid. What is nasty? There we go. Administrative ship gets it. What is squalid? All right. More than 10,000 infants were born with deformities after this drug was introduced in 1957 to treat morning sickness. My brother was born in 62, and my mom worried about this, but I think it was off. She probably just worried because she knew of other instances, even if she didn't take this exact thing. Yes, Jessica, it was terrible. And it's what anti-vaxxers sometimes quote as why we need to be super cautious about what we put in our body. Risa, Sameo, and Dushan all getting it right, as well as Flower ID. Yes, what is thalidomide is the name of that drug, that heinous drug. All right. I'll make this one a generous. I'll make this one. I'm just going to give them out like candy. Here we go. This is for a generous point. Again, guys, if you're on Reddit and want to earn generous points, you need to go to YouTube, look up generous trivia, and if you get these generous point questions, you get a chance to win money at every Thursday for the first 3 weeks of February or February, December. Woo! Here we go. It's any of various segmented worms, including the earthworm and leech. And Flower, I'm supposed to tell you that I'm not sure what her Reddit name is there, and she said you might join her if you knew she was there. So I'm telling you, Flower ID is an annelid. Yeah. And Risa, an old timer. Finally, no. Good. I'm glad when new timers win. It shows that anybody can win on this. So Aaron, Nick, and Risa winning points. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, we have done 6 regular ones. Now we're going to go to Double Jeopardy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll go to Final Jeopardy. Alrighty. Let's keep going here. Here we go. I see. Flower says her YouTube is not working. YouTube not working? Tragedy. I think you're subscribed though, right, Flower? All right, here we go. Do we see this? Chinese history. Chinese history. Who is Ashley Judd? Are you guessing that based on Chinese history? I wonder if that was the first question. That'd be interesting. All right. Begun in 486 BC, China's Grand This is the world's longest man-made waterway. Oh, okay. There we go. Got it. Yes, Denjoga gets it. I don't think, as far as I know, I don't think there's any water association with the Great Wall. But it is, what is a canal, the Grand Canal? I've never heard of it either. But yes, what is a canal, which Denjoga knew. Here we go. Next question. Chinese history. I see. Flower ID needs tech support, apparently. All right. A folk tale tells of Meng Jiangnu, who searches for her husband along this public works project. Oh, R.B. Ferris. Nice to meet you. Here we go. A folk tale tells of Meng Jiangnu, who searches for her husband along this public works project. There we go. Modern 1958, as well as Denjoga and Brian get it right with what is the Great Wall. I almost said, what is Denjoga? But anyways, what is the Great Wall? Yes, Darth Draper also getting it as well. There we go. This would have been a double jeopardy question. In 1901, China agreed to pay 11 nations about 330 million in damages that arose from this rebellion. Interesting. Flower ID also getting the Great Wall. Yes, modern, as well as Brian and Bryce and Sameo get what is the Boxer Rebellion? What is the Boxer Rebellion? Is correct. Alrighty, let's keep going here. Legend says Emperor Huang Di's wife invented the loom to weave this luxurious fabric? Yes, Flower also getting Boxer Rebellion. Yes. Dushan, Bryce, and Dinjoga all know. Everybody seems to know. On Stump Jungle, nice to see you. We are doing Jeopardy style answers. And Flower ID knows as well as Shiloh. Nice to meet you. What is silk? Silk is correct. Know the enemy and know yourself is a lesson from the treaties, tactics from which were later used by Mao. Bryce jumped the gun. Dushan and Brian. Oh, Shiloh. Brian. Thank you, Brian. Brian gets 10. Brian gets 10. 10. Brian gets 10 generous points for referring somebody. The answer is, what is the art of war? Dushan, Brian, and Nick all getting that, as well as, Sun Tzu is the author, but not the work. Administrative Ship also getting it. All righty. So, yes. Let's keep it going. Okay, rhyme time. Here we go. You ready? Rhyme time here. I always try to get this in focus, and it always is a bit of a challenge. There we go. Rhyme time. All right, rhyme time. Here we go. A wealthy sorceress. A wealthy sorceress. Yes, Dushan, Dinjoga, and Risa all know this, as well as Modern and Flower. What is a rich witch? All righty, next one. A yearly instruction book. Yes, Nick, I did think, I wondered if that, but anyways. Yes. A yearly instruction book. Dushan, Risa, and Alioth all coming up with it, as well as Flower ID. What is an annual manual? Is correct. A pretend cobra. A pretend cobra. Thanks for the 26 up votes, guys. Oh, we got 3 down votes. That's all right. 22 of you watching on Reddit. Thank you. Hope you're enjoying. Dushan, Bryce, and Dinjoga getting that. And we're a little delayed. ID gets it with what is a fake snake. Alrighty. An evil reverend. Admin also getting fake snake. Anybody know an evil reverend? We have that's an interesting one, Nick. Dushan coming up with an interesting one as well. But Brady and IC comes up with the correct answer. I'm not seeing one on Reddit. What is Sinister Minister? Sinister Minister. Alrighty, the next this is the next generous point. Again, if you're on Reddit and want to earn generous points, you can win money. You got to go to YouTube, look up Generous Trivia, and join us there. Here we go. This is for the category is what is it? Rhyme time. Here we go. This is for a generous point. A purplish suspension of hostilities. Anybody know? A purplish suspension of hostilities. Then Joga comes up with it. Yes, then Joga. What is a puce truce? What is a purple nurple? Brian, that brings me back. What is a purple nurple? But what is a puce truce is the answer, not a purple nurple. Alrighty. Let's keep going here. What is a violet riot? What were some of the lavender surrender? That's a kind of in violet riot. Oh, flower got puce truce as well. Alrighty. The wives of Henry VIII. Okay, the wives of Henry, the many wives of Henry VIII, but no, it's just the wives of Henry VIII. Oops, just about. Oh, whatever. There we go. Sort of. All right, here we go. She was born in the citadel city of Alcala de Henares and married Henry in 1509. Sorry to all those who live in Alcala. Michelle giving me the full name. I'm not sure if it was totally required, but many others giving me her first name. But who is Catherine of Aragon is correct. So I'm going to give it to Michelle and Risa for giving me the full name, not just her first name. All right. She died 12 days after childbirth and is buried next to Henry. There we go. Michelle clarifying. Oh, and then unclarifying. Yes, full names probably would be preferable. She died 12 days after childbirth and is buried next to Henry. There you go. Flower ID. Finally, you did come up with the full name. Anybody else want an answer? Because Mary, Catherine Howard, and Anne of Cleves are all incorrect. So is Jane Parr. No, not Boxer. I think you're answering. Oh, yes, all coming up with who is Jane Moore. All right. Here's the next question. His second wife, she secretly married the king on January 25th, 1533. There we go. I see Nick and Brian all know this. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? Flower, are you still sticking around? Yeah, we don't have Old Man's Ballot. We haven't had Karma for quite a few days. Maybe he's given up. Maybe this was his retirement plan. No, I shouldn't say that. But he has been very good and has never won the big money. So I don't know. RB Ferris, nice to meet you. It is Who is Anne Boleyn. A Flower gets it, as well as who were the first three. It was Icy, Nick, and Brian. All right. The last two, both Catherines, one was executed, one survived Henry. The last two. Brady would be sour as well. So, Brady, don't gather up 200 points then. There we go. Simeo gets it. It was the last two, not just one there, Flower. Simeo getting, as well as Flower getting, who are Catherine Howard and Catherine Parr. All right, last one. This wife, known as the Flanders mare, wasn't around long. Anybody know who that is? There we go. Michelle. Oh no, Simeo. Michelle knows. It was Who is Anne of Cleves? So Simeo and Michelle, as well as Flower ID. Alrighty, what is that? 3. This is 4. So the last one. So here we go. The bull is in quotes. The bull. Oh, can I get this in focus? There we go. That's what I should do. The bull pulpit. So the BUL is in quotes. So that's the answer. That's part of every question, or the answer in every part of the answer of every question. Here we go. Protuberance, you may have battled one. Sorry, a protuberance, you may have battled one. No, a protuberance. What? A protuberance. Sorry, protuberance. I think I spelled protuberance. Anyways, you guys, some of you figured out Denjoga and Shiloh, as well as Flower ID. What is a bulge? Alrighty. Hope you're not too bored to give us this word from a short note or memorandum. Remember, it has to have BUL. Now I see Stump Jungle's answer. I get that now. BUL. Yes. Nick gets it. What is a bulletin? A bulletin is correct. All right. Next question. Swollen or shaped like an onion? Swollen or shaped like an onion? Yes. There we go. Denjoga, Shiloh, and Simeo all getting it. Bulletin was the last question. This one is, I don't know, I feel like Reddit is getting further and further behind. What is bulbous? Bulbous is correct. This country is located in southeastern Europe. Ooh, you gotta think through quickly. This country is located in southeastern Europe. Yes, Nick, Sameo, and Dushan all getting what is Bulgaria. Bulgaria is correct. All right. Another generous point. Again, Reddit, a few of you that are left, 11. If you want to earn generous points, go over to YouTube, look up Generous Trivia, subscribe, and you could win. Here we go. Yes, Flower. atomically, B both get what is Bulgaria as well. Here we go. This is my first person that gets it. I do have to find the pyramid dice somewhere. Here we go. First person. Type of reeds, aka cat's tails. Oh, for the love of all, that's all I can get. Well, I'm going to give it to Denjoga. Denjoga times 2. What is bulrushes? All right. We got 6 more questions. Then we'll do Final Jeopardy. Then we'll be done. Yeah, it almost works out to a full Jeopardy game every night. That'd be good. It was bulrushes. Bulrushes. All right. Here. Oh, can I do? Oh, there we go. That's what I need to do. Political colors. Political colors is the question. Ralph Nader was a presidential candidate for this party in 2000. Anybody know? Yes. Dushan. Michelle getting it right with what is the Green Party. Again, remember, it's political. So yeah, it's probably, I imagine a guess that there's probably color in every one of the questions. I'm just imagining. Here we go. In 1971, Huey Newton announced this party was adopting a non-violent manifesto. Yes, Flower ID. You're getting green. Yes, Dushan, Denjoga, and Brian getting it. What is the Black Panther Party is correct. All righty, next question. The fiscally conservative coalition of the Democratic Party formed in 1995. Interesting. Wasn't that much into American politics in 95, but didn't know of these people. Anybody know? Yeah, Stump Jungle. Yes, Flower ID. It was the Black Panthers, as well as administrative ship. Yeah, Stump Jungle getting it. Who are the Blue Dogs? I've never heard of them before. The Blue Dog Democrats, apparently, but that's in brackets. So just Blue Dogs was fine. Alrighty. A state that is hotly contested between Democrats and Republicans may be designated this color. I don't know. I don't remember that, but you probably can figure it out. Hey, thank you, Atomically Beamed, for the helpful. Appreciate it. Yes, who got it there? Aliyah, Denjoga, and Dushan again, slipping out of the there we go, Jeopardy style. It is what is purple? Purple is correct. All right, a last one on this one, then we do one more, and then we're done for the night. This group, oh no, I'm gonna do what do you call it? Final Jeopardy. This group known as Code. This group known as Code. This calls itself a woman-initiated grassroots peace and social justice movement. Oh, okay. The group known as Code calls itself a woman-initiated grassroots peace and social justice movement. So yeah, sorry about that. Not. Yes, who do we got? Alioth, Stump Jungle, and Denjogo with a bit of a typo, but what is Code Pink, or just pink was the answer. Purple was Muddy Boots, and Flower got the last one. We're like a question away. There we go. What do you spink? What is code pink? You got it. All right, here's the last one. Let's try and see if we can get this in focus right away. There we go. Musical medicos. What does that mean? Musical medicos. I guess doctor related stuff. All right. I need a doctor. Skylar Gray and Eminem beseech this rap physician, real name Andre Young. A lot of little cues there. Yes, Stump Jungle, Denjoga, and Dushan all getting it correct. Everybody seems to know. Anybody on Reddit want to give it a whirl? Who is Dr. Dre? Is correct. All right. The title of this song from You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, is on Lucy's psychiatry booth sign. Yes, Flower, getting who is Dr. Dre. Yes, Flower and Administrator getting Dr. Dre. Yes, Denjoga, I seen Jessica. All getting what is the doctor is in. The doctor is in is correct. Oh, Brian. I trust these people will stick around. Thank you, Brian. Here we go. Vicky also. How are you related, Vicky? Let's keep going here. All right. Actually, a trio. This group made an appointment for Dr. Doctor to alleviate some burning. There we go. Ryan sent. And who is the other one? Yes, Denjoga. And Hirfan. Getting it correct. Dr. Doctor was the Thompson twins. Flower ID also getting it. All right. Robert Palmer tells his doctor he got a bad case of this. Oh, Brian bringing mom and wifey to play. Shiloh. There we go. Denjoga, Dushan, and I see all getting what is loving you. What is loving you? Alrighty. I'm going to do two more questions. The final one on this and a final Jeopardy. Seems like there's a lot of Final Jeopardies. The stack of Final Jeopardy as big as both other stacks. And I don't know how that works, actually, considering there's only one of those per game. But whatever. So I'm going to give away Christmas after all. Up until now, Aaron, Nick, Ryan has 20 for bringing two people as well as Denjoga. So has two. Denjoga has two. All right, two final questions. This one and the next one. So this one is still under musical medicos. Here we go. Bon Jovi hit number one with this song that says, "There ain't no doctor that can cure my disease." Remember to keep it in the form of a Jeopardy style answer. There we go. Shiloh. Getting it right. Shiloh. The fam. Getting it right with what is bad medicine? What is bad medicine? All right. Shiloh gets that point. And yes, the fam's doing all right. You just got to get mom in there and get the trifecta. All right, here we go. This is the final Jeopardy question. Guys, thank you so much. If you're on Reddit, want to support it, play on Reddit if you want. Just go to YouTube and subscribe. That would help me out a lot. I think you are already Flower, but John Native and whoever else has been playing, go over there, subscribe. And that would be awesome. And YouTube, if you want to support, there's like 12 of you. If each of you just played one of the other videos in the background as you're wrapping it up here and played it for the hour, or even do 2 times or whatever, that would help too, get the hours up, because I'm lagging on both of them. My birthday becoming an impossible milestone marker, but anyways, let's make it in 2022, not 2023. All righty, here we go. Oh, this is the one that I've asked recently. I don't want to do it. We have so many of them. So here we go. This is languages. Where is it? Languages. Can you not focus? There we go. Languages. All righty, here we go. This is the last one. And yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Always fun for me. And Jessica, I will. My son's got one in the bag, and I just haven't uploaded it. But I plan to do more short videos, Jessica, and hope that helps out. Thanks for the idea, though. All righty, here we go. An act passed in 1969 made these the 2 official languages of Blessed Canada. Well, there's no blessed in there, but of Canada. Jessica knows her Canadian languages. Jessica gets it. What is French? And like the Canadian, I hope you had an enjoyable time. Vicky squeaks it in there. Anyways, Reddit, join us on YouTube, even if you just subscribe. And yeah, have a good night. We will see you tomorrow. And if you're on Reddit, go watch something on YouTube. Just put it on the background. Same with you, YouTube. Put it on. It helps so much. And we will get monetized. And then the money starts going up, because I'll actually start making money at this. So that'd be awesome, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you. Bye now. See you, Reddit. See you, YouTube. Have a good night. Bye now.